You too.
I like that character.
Thank you,
I like that
man.
whole look, actually.
I love doing that series of unfortunate events. The Netflix is great. They give us creative freedom, and we're right in the middle of it. We're actually filming season 3. There's only 3 seasons all in, so what you saw launches at the end of this month, and they're going to do all of season 2, and I do all kinds of weird, crazy characters, and I get to play Count Olaf, which is
That's fun.
incredibly villainous and nefarious and disturbing. My nails are
Oh, my
long
God,
and
you have long
gross.
nails. Oh, no, that's for the character?
For the show, yeah.
Those are real? Those are your real?
Because press-on nails would be super
Yeah, I
weird.
guess so. You can't wear press-on nails, huh?
It's not fun when I wake up and have accidentally scratched my forehead.
Does that really happen?
And have like a Harry Potter lightning bolt.
Do you chew on them now? Is it?
No, I try to do nothing.
Oh, boy, is that helping your magic, your close-up magic?
No, and now I can't play the ukulele.
Oh, my God. You've really sacrificed for this role. I didn't realize
I
it.
sure have. I dig deep.
How's everything going? Everything well?
Yeah, man, everything's really,
Thank you, by the way,
well.
for filling in for me and hosting the show when I was out with my son at the hospital.
Oh, my great pleasure.
I appreciate that, and you did a great job. And
Thank you. I have to say...
everyone loves you here.
Well, and that's interesting that you say that, because I was going to pay it back to you. Doing this show is super fun, but I was most impressed in an environment where you would assume there's repetition. It's kind of Groundhog Day, always the same thing over and over. This crew uniformly appreciates you and values what you do so much.
Well, that's nice. Can I just say, in fairness, they're all related to me in some way.
That's not true. My friend Chris Kuramada is one of the prop guys.
Right.
And even he...
It's my uncle.
Goes...
I want to thank you.
But you guys should actually know that, because this is the kind of thing where I think when I'm at home, I wonder if the host is a Right?
That would be...
And most of the time, I think they probably are. But you do great. And you don't like to do the animal segments, and I got to... So
I
therefore,
hate to do the animal segments.
I love the animal segments.
Thank you. That was a double win for me, you doing the animal segment.
I loved it.
It's nothing against the animals. I'm just very, very scared of the animals. And I also imagine myself humiliating myself in some way as a result of being scared of the animals.
Dude, I ended this show saying goodnight to everyone with a frog on my face, and he then proceeded to take a dump.
I think we
on
have
my face.
A clip from...
He, like, excreted...
That's a real frog, even though it looks like a Happy Meal toy.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Is it a good idea to lick a frog?
No. I don't remember anything for the next 3 days. I was tripping some hallucinatory thing. It's like ayahuasca.
Speaking of hallucinatory,
yes, sir.
You hosted the Oscars, what was it, 3 years ago, right?
Was it 3? Something like that,
What do you remember most about that experience?
I really enjoyed the experience. I think the act of being a host, and BT Dubs, again, not to butt kiss, but you really are terrific in doing it.
Stop.
You're nice and affable.
We'll edit this part out. You've done enough.
I'm just saying, as someone who's hosted the show before, watching you do it, I mean, it's hard to not be impartial, because I know kind of what goes on in the commercial breaks. You spend a lot of time working on material, and you spend a lot of time questioning whether this bit's gonna work, and then someone does a really long speech, and so then you have to say, well, we should cut this, and we'll just do this, or something funny happened. You know, you're kind of calling audibles a lot.
Right.
And I don't think people quite realize that.
You know that Vulture magazine named your opening at the Oscars the #1 opening of all time, of all 90 years. Is that something you even, like, will look at and it will make any impression on you?
I've honestly never watched back any of that.
I've never watched it back either.
I did my show, and I thought while we were doing it that it was going really well. I had talked to Billy Crystal before. He had given me advice.
I did too, and he gave me very good advice.
So the advice he gave me is he said, as the show goes on, the room is filling up with 4/5 losers.
Yeah.
I don't mean losers as people, but losers didn't win, didn't get the award, right?
Yeah.
And so their adrenaline is juiced, and then it doesn't happen, and they sort of are now kind of sanguine. And so you get this audience that is less interested. So his advice was, as the show goes on, do less bits and less jokes, and just start getting into the award, because people are not having fun. I'm doing the show, and 3/4 of the way through, people are having a great time. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban give me thumbs ups. Oprah was happy.
Well, that's all you need, really.
And I felt like it was great. And at the end, I stayed up all night to do a show in the morning in that very theater. And so I stayed up all night, and I was feeling great. It was going well. And I happened to, right before I went on stage, check Twitter to see how, you know, like just a little ego boost. I'm gonna check Twitter, see what's going on. Uniform hatred.
You must not do that. Yeah.
Hey, like,
Twitter's not, well, we just saw mean tweets. We know why Twitter exists. It's not to pay compliments.
That's why you're good, because you can zing back with a tweet that just destroys. That's amazing.
Well, only in the president's case. Well, but tell me about the game show that you're doing here. It's called Genius Junior.
Genius Junior. It's an NBC game show that I'm doing. I'm executive producing, and I'm also the host. It takes 2 teams of 3 super smart kids that we found from around America between the ages of 8 and 14, and I challenge them with super smart questions, and they compete against each other to be the Genius Junior
Do these kids know you played Genius Junior on Doogie Howser? They don't have any idea.
No idea.
So they're not that smart, really. Like their knowledge.
They're remarkably smart. The things that we task them to do is to spell words as fast as they can in 60 seconds, but backwards. So I'll say, spell omnidirectional backwards.
I see.
And as fast as you could hear the word, they just spit out the letters.
Really?
It is unbelievable what they do.
So the show is designed to make parents feel bad about their own children.
I feel quite the opposite. I think there's so many shows that showcase people that have a weird, unique, singular talent that no one could do. I find the show wonderfully aspirational. That's something that adults can watch and be kind of gobsmacked at the fact that these little kids can do things they can't. But I think families can actually watch it together and sort of be inspired, because these are things that you could actually, if you studied harder and if you did it. And in this news cycle, in this world of just being berated by sort of negative storylines, I think it's cool to have a show that families can watch together, that everyone can enjoy in their own way, and that kids can actually be inspired by.
I think what Neil's saying is, if you don't like the kids, don't tweet mean things about them, okay? For children. Well, it's very good to see you. It's great that you have all this going on. The show's called A Series of Unfortunate Events. Starts March 30th on Netflix, and Genius Junior premieres March 18th on NBC.
Coming up.
Congratulations on making it to the end of a YouTube video. Why not celebrate by clicking the subscribe button? You earned it.